Prayer by myself and the Pledge of Allegiance by Vice President Barras. Here. Here.
Here.
Thank you. Heavenly Father, we pray that as we start this new school year, that you give us the guidance and the wisdom to make the best decisions for the kids and faculty and the community as a whole of Assumption Parish. Amen. Okay, and now we're going to have the swearing in, the oath of office, new officers. Aaron, would you like us to go down there or stay here?
Up to you. You want down here? I think everybody can stay
Do
where
it
they're
from
at.
up, do it from up here.
For picture purposes. You want them down here? For picture purposes.
Okay.
for the
You want
newspaper,
me in?
yeah. I think everybody can come
Yeah.
as a group. Yeah, we'll do them all together. Okay, guys. If everybody could just please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the laws of this state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me as Assumption Parish School Board member, according to the best of my ability and understanding, so help me God. Congratulations. Get y'all to sign. Mr. Rick as School Board President to your oath of office. If you raise your right hand and repeat after me, please. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of this state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me as Assumption Parish School Board President, according to the best of my ability and understanding, so help me God. Congratulations. Okay, Miss Andrea, you ready? I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of this state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me as Assumption Parish School Board Vice President, according to the best of my ability and understanding, so help me God. Congratulations. All right, Miss Bambi, I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of this state, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me as Assumption Parish School Board Executive Committee member, according to the best of my ability and understanding, so help me God. Congratulations.
But before we start, I'd like to welcome Mr. Hebert to the crew, and I think he's going to bring some fresh new ideas. I'd like to thank Mr. Jesse, who gave us some wise wisdom and a lot of experience and knowledge, and he's going to be missed. I thank you guys for having confidence in me to be the president, and I hope that I fulfill it. Adopt this, like a motion to adopt the consent agenda.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Cooney. Second by Josh. Got the first one. Very good. Next on the consent agenda, approve the minutes of December 7, 2022 school meeting. I need a motion.
If all
Motion
is
by
in
Ms.
motion,
Hood.
I so move that we accept the consent agenda as is presented.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's in call of them.
Okay, good, good.
Let's make one motion.
Okay. All right, under reports and recognition, receive administrative personnel report. We've all got it in our folder, and you guys can read it when you get time. And I see it's a lengthy list, and it is. So, and I think that is a good thing. Probably got new fresh blood in there.
Josh, your mic is on, please.
Volume. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear now? I'm sorry. Can y'all give an update on the open positions that were open, that they're closed, like the nutrition management position? We got applicants for that, for the management that vacated?
Yes, the position is closed, we are interviewing,
Good, good.
Also, I see we have a retirement from the SMED department. Can we fill that position?
Any further discussion? Okay. Item B, recognize and honor the 2022-2023 Labadie Primary School Support Person of the Year.
Good evening. First off, I want to make sure I wish everyone a Happy New Year that I missed earlier. It's always nice, and as you see in the lengthy part, we actually had a very good turnover of increase of employees that came in this year. So unfortunately, in the past, sometimes there's more of an exit than we do have an increase. So worked very diligently with the principals. We got those numbers up, so we're sitting pretty well this year. I do have a luxury, as in every month at the beginning, to recognize our supported employee of the month. This month it does come out of Labville Primary School. Ms. Brandy, I'm going to put you in a spot like I do with the rest of the principals once I get it announced. He is one of the better dressed people in this audience right now. I can honestly say that. He doesn't go to work like that, but I can honestly say that I've known Jason for a long time. He is one employee that whenever you ask him to do something, he is willing to do anything from anything, even if it comes from my office. So again, this month's employee meet out of Labville Primary School is Mr. Jason West. Congratulations again. All right.
Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Jason, as Mr. Claymore said, has been a welcomed addition to our campus. He came to us a few years ago, and there isn't a child that passes him that doesn't smile. He is quite a tall man, and so you'll see him with our littles walking down the hall. He raises his hand, they jump up and they hit his hand. From having kids, letting kids help him along the day, they look forward to always seeing him, always a smile on his face. So we are very blessed to have Mr. Jason on our campus, and for him to be our support person of the year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Every time I go on campus or whatever with the Crawfish Bar, Mr. West is there. And ever since he's been hired, I've heard all good things about him. Also, the idea that as a male at the school, because you don't have too many males at the primary school that they could look up to, which is very good. He's a good person. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. That's a good recognition. Again, for the many times that I visited the school, and I can tell you, Ms. Brandy, she just reiterated everything that I wanted to say and could have said, but you're God sent to that school, man, and I really do appreciate it because you're always there, Johnny on the spot, and it's so nice when I walk up there and I see how the school is maintained, and I know who you are. I've been knowing you for practically, all our lives, me and you practically grew up together as brothers. So again, thank you so much and congratulations. This honor is well deserved, man. Trust me, you worked for it. It wasn't given to you. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man, we want to congratulate you also. I knew him for a long time, way back in basketball days, years and whatnot. He always was clean, too, so he got it right. He did it right. But, man, we appreciate the work that you do, and I would concur with Ms. Lecter said about having a male figure on primary school. So we appreciate that, and thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Congratulations. Item C, adopt resolution declaring January 2023 Louisiana School Board Member Recognition Month.
So move.
You got that, Melissa? Item D, adopt school board members' code of conduct recommended by the Louisiana School Board Association.
Mr. President,
Need a
all
motion?
in order, we have to
Oh, I'm
vote on
sorry.
it. Yeah,
Jumped ahead.
yeah, you'll get there.
All right. All right, let's vote on adoption C. All in favor?
Aye.
Good, motion passed. All right, now moving on. Adopt school board members' code of conduct as recommended by Louisiana School Board Association. Need a motion? Motion by Ms. Byers, second by Ms. Dot. Any discussion?
Do we have a resolution? Okay. No, it's not a resolution, okay. No, this is just a code of conduct, I'm sorry.
That we receive every year from LSBA. So just something that we look at every year, and they ask us to make sure that we include that. We do have it currently in our policy, but every year they send us, sometimes they send us updates. I just want to make sure that the board is aware of the information that we receive from LSBA. Is this something that's consistent in every parish? They all adopt this, I'm guessing? Some form of it. Okay, okay.
Any other discussion? On the policies and procedure, authorize the superintendent to schedule a finance committee meeting on February 1st, 2023.
So move.
Move on, sorry. Second by Mr. Washington, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Under the budget, approve one-time supplement for employees not evaluated through Compass.
Inside your packets, you have this form. As in the past, every year you adopt a performance stipend that is mandated for certified people that are evaluated through the Compass rubric. That's the state guidelines for teachers. So that's been approved since January. So what we're asking for approval is, and we've done this in the past, is a one-time supplement for employees that are not evaluated through the Compass system. The qualifications are actively employed during the 21-22 school year, and pay date of supplement will be Wednesday, January 25th. So if you left the parish, you don't get the supplement, you still have to be employed. Not actively on leave without pay or workman compensation on the date of Wednesday of January 20th of 2023, and employees using sabbatical or extended medical leave shall only receive 65% of the supplement amount. That's the same standard they've used throughout the years that we've done for that. The proposed amount of the supplement, or the requested from our district to y'all, is $300 for a full-time employee who will not be evaluated through the Compass for the 21-22 school year. So it's basically the same standard we've used in the past.
Mr. Claymore, can you clarify who would be considered non-evaluated?
There's 218 or 19 employees that are teachers. So it's anybody that is not in that system, that doesn't have SLTs or observation walkthrough. It's everybody. Everybody else has an opportunity to receive this stipend.
As far as who's in the system, it would be our certified personnel.
All certified personnel would fall into the second category, which is a state mandated.
Permanent employee.
Yes, they have to be a permanent full-time employee. That's correct.
Long-term subs, they're not an HCI.
That's correct, but they're not a full-time employee.
Right.
They're a substitute. So only would be full-time employees. Okay?
Thank you. Item B under the budget, receive November 2022 sales and use tax report. I'm sorry.
Got to prove.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
I thought we motioned already. I thought we motioned. Yeah. Dot and Ms. Cooney, yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Budget item B, receive November 2022 sales and use tax report.
equals to overall a 17% increase. School board received $653,089.98, which is an increase overall from last November of $96,037.07. That's a little number.
Any discussion? Thank you. Facilities and grounds. Is there any discussion on facilities and grounds?
No, I'm gonna add, and I'm probably gonna request a construction meeting for the next board meeting, committee meeting, so I'll add more construction items to the next board agenda so we can get an update.
Dr. B, is there any, has anything been done or anything more on the playground, for Wildwood and I think it was Bell Road?
We have three, currently right now, we're waiting on materials to come in. But I can definitely call and have an update for the next board meeting, exactly where we are, maybe get a PTA on there, we quickly, we actually, arrive at these locations, so we can start that process of construction.
Okay, thank you.
I know they had finished the roofs, but they were waiting on soffit and fascia. You know if they finished those projects? Did we get an update from the contractors? I know we were on that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. When we on the 18th was a full update on the roof project. Okay. But yeah, we were waiting, but the when is on the 18th. Okay.
Well, we were out, did we put in zero, cameras in like in our schools, or did they come in yet?
I just received an email, so we have, the answer to your question is yes, we've been installing cameras. But we have I guess a walkthrough with zero eyes. I think it's scheduled for the 15th or the 16th of January. So they're gonna actually have I guess I don't see a fake weapon, I guess you want to call it a plastic weapon, but they're gonna walk on campus with a weapon that's visible, just to make sure that the system is working properly. So hopefully, if it's done before that, the next board meeting, I can actually have an update so that you all know how to win. But it's just a systems test. We're not gonna notify the sheriff department anything right now, we just wanna make sure that the artificial intelligence is working. So yes, the cameras are being installed, but also we're gonna have a walkthrough with the vendor, zero eyes, to make sure that the system is working properly.
Are you saying they are being installed?
Yes, ma'am.
How many schools do we have so far, do you know? Or-
I'll get an update, from Josh, but we were at the high school installing, but what happened, they had testing, right before the Christmas break, so we did send a lot of our, resources, like, to the PF Park, to install cameras there, so they've been installing cameras throughout, but I'll definitely have a better update at the next board meeting when we do construction.
Good, thank you.
Can your office let us know when that walkthrough happens, so we can participate in that if we can be there?
Board, so any board member would like to attend, I definitely will send that information out when we do the walk.
Okay.
I don't know what's entailed, I don't know if it's just a system from the company side that they need to make sure that everything is working properly, but I definitely send it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I need a motion to adjourn.
If there's no further business, I think that we adjourn.
Mr.
Before we adjourn, I'd just like to say, on behalf of myself and my office and the school system, I really appreciate that this is, I don't know if everyone knows or not, but this is, School Board Recognition Month, the month of January, we adopted a resolution. But I want to personally thank everyone for the opportunity, but also the working relationship we have. I also want our community members to know, being a board member is not always easy. I really appreciate all the work and advice, as well as the conversations we have throughout the day, throughout the year. So I just want to recognize you all, thank you for your service, I really appreciate each and every one. Thank you.
Right?
I got one thing too. I'd just like to say thank y'all. I'm excited to be up here with you guys for the first time, and I'm excited to work with everyone together for the next 4 years. And Dr. B, you and I have a good relationship so far over the past year on things that I've asked you about and met with you about. So I'm looking forward to continuing that and working together and being active and supporting the schools for, as best as I can. Thank y'all again. Thank y'all so much to my wife and my mom, kids.
All right. So, as most of you are well aware of, last month I had a back operation. That's why you see me walking with the cane. And Hopefully by the grace of God, that's only temporary, so I should be out of that within the next few weeks. But that pales in comparison to how we ended the year, this past year. There was a motion came before the board to go in evaluation of the first time in my 13 years I've been on the board, that motion to go in an executive session was denied. So let me tell you something. Each of us just took an oath a few minutes ago at the beginning of the office to swear to uphold the Constitution, the laws of the United States and of this state to the best of our ability. So you have to understand those laws and stuff like that, and to not do our due diligence as a board. That's without rhyme or reason, without justification. That makes us derelict in this duty, this oath that we just took. So let me say this to begin with. At the end of this board term, 4 years from now, 70% of this board, 6 of us, will not be on this podium up here right now. Mr. President, Mr. Myers, you will be in your 3rd year and your 3rd term and final term as a member on this board. Two older board members who will be left behind, Mr. Hebert and Ms. Hood, they will be in conclusion of their 2nd term, their 1st term rather, I'm sorry. So here's the caveat. To the 3 of you that's left behind, providing that the 3 of you come back 4 years from now, you're going to have 6 neophytes on this podium up here. And according to the order of succession, Ms. Hood, you may be the president. And I should hope that, you're governed with integrity and honesty and show true leadership, because you know what? Those 6 people are going to depend upon whomever is the president. But you also have to be transparent in the process. And you cannot do that if you're being an obstructionist, if you don't want to do the will of what was incumbent upon us according to Louisiana Revised Statute 42:17, which gives us the right to go into executive session. And here's the caveat there. It takes a 2/3 vote to go into executive session. 2/3. In my 13 years I've been on this board, I could honestly tell you, and I went back from all the way to 2010. And 33 times that we went in executive session, there was 1 time until last year that it was denied. Not 1 time. So again, to my fellow board members, you have to be transparent, guys, because you know what? The public, look at the people out here in the audience right now, and they may ask why we didn't go, why was it denied? Why was it denied? So that's something you have to look at inside yourselves and stuff like that. Thank you, Mr. President.
I just want you to know I've been on the board for 28 years, and I've never denied going into executive session until this past recently vote, and I felt like I had a reason to do this, and maybe you don't know it, but I know I did. So I feel good about what I did. So thank you.
I like to say, and I don't believe in airing out differences in the board to the public, because the public has knowledge of the meetings. They've heard it, they understand it, and they understood specifically why. I will say I've seen some things on the board that I probably never had seen before, but I'm not airing it out right now. I spoke with the superintendent. We agreed that it was not a big problem, and I think that giving the ladies a little more time was not an issue. That's my opinion, and I respect your opinion.
And Mr. Myers, I don't think time was an issue, and you could go back and look at it, and I went back. That's a good way out. Thank you.
I suggest we all go home and read the board code of conduct.
I think it's best we do adjourn and talk about this in private. But I will say, I respect your opinion. Meeting adjourned.